From San Bernardino, California, all the way to your ears, I want to thank each and every single individual that's tuning in right now to the Team Hit Squad podcast. Now, before we get this entire episode started, I want to start off with our regular shout outs to our sponsors. Anabolix Skate, you can check them out at anabolixskate.com. When you use the code word HitSquadTV, you get yourself 10% discount. Make sure you do that. EmpireSkateShop.com. You can check them out at EmpireSkateShop.com. When you use Hit Squad TV, you get yourself 10% off. RollerCon.com. Passes are now on sale, as well as the hotels. Make sure you get them, and we will see you out there. Is it July yet? Want to give a shout out to Mota Skates as well. Motaskates.com. For the skater, by the skater. Big O Tournament. Big O Tournament's coming this May 3rd to May 5th to be exact. The teams include Boston Roller Derby, Denver Roller Derby, Dock City, Evil Roller Derby, Montreal, Sacramento, Sailor City. That was fun. Sailor Silly. Victorian Roller Derby League. And of course, your 3-time world champions, the Rose City Rollers. MRDA teams include Denver Ground Control, Drive-By City Rollers, Penn Jersey Roller Derby, Portland Men's Roller Derby, Puget Sound Outcast Roller Derby, San Diego Aftershocks, and the Vancouver Murder. And the junior teams that we have thus far are the Seattle Derby Brats, Rose City Rosebuds, Pile of Bones Roller Derby, Los Anarchists, and your champions, the Santa Cruz Derby Groms. So make sure you get your tickets now or looking to try and get the live stream because our live stream is fantastic. BigOTournament.com. Make sure you go there and get it all now. We are currently selling our Team Hit Squad shirts as well as the Mr. Testosterone Just Spin shirt. They're both currently on sale for $20. 20. It ships worldwide. All we're going to need is your name, your size, your address, and the $25. And you can send that right to paypal.me/HitSquadTV. Or you can go to EmpireSkateShop.com right now. They got them on sale for $20. So either or. You can buy it from me or you can buy it from Empire Skate Shop. Either or. Hit Squad University East will be happening January 6, 2019. The address is 1779 North Spring Garden in D-Land, Florida. You already know who the coaches are. You have Coach Victor Dutch. You have Dizzy Izzy. You have Olivia Glisson, Speed Bryu, and of course the special guest coach number 111, Jam Starella of New Jack City, Jacksonville Roller Derby. A gold medalist in quad speed skating, silver in WFTDA playoffs a few years back, and is beloved by the roller derby community. I'm also going to be there and I'm going to be teaching a videography class as well as trying to teach you how to brand yourself and how to handle yourself in social media, because we do get a lot of problems on that, especially with the big athletes. You get athletes that are consistently arguing with fans. And you are supposed to be an example of what professionalism is. And when you see someone like Kevin Durant from the Golden State Warriors really worried about what these people are saying, you know, it makes that person look bad. Not necessarily the person that was egging it on, but you as the athlete, you are the professional, and you're allowing stuff like this to get to you. So we're going to try and teach you and help you on how to handle all that, as well as how to film, how to hold the camera correctly. So make sure you go to Hit Squad University East. That is happening on January 6, 2019. The address, one more time, is 1779 North Spring Garden Avenue in D-Land, Florida. We are also booking more Hit Squad universities around the country, as well as going international as well. We are very blessed. We are very fortunate to have these individuals that care so much about the junior roller derby community that they are willing to invest in the product that we have because of the incredible athletes that we have, both juniors and adults. And we even have 2 coaches that are available, as well as even an official. So if your juniors are interested or you want to teach them about being an official, NSO, or on skates, we have that covered. Just make sure you email us at hitsquadtelly@gmail.com, or you can reach us on all social medias. You can reach us on Twitter. You can reach us on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever you want. Wherever you have us at, reach out to us. We also have this really cool album that we are calling Black Hoodie Blues 2. And that is a first project that's being released by our record label, TeamHitSquad, by the artist TeamHitSquad, which is me. And I was originally going to try and go with just Lloyd Knox, but I realized that this isn't just Lloyd Knox. This is TeamHitSquad. This is us creating music for the people, for the world to work out to, or to do their everyday life type of things. You know, since when I was a little kid, I think when I was 10, when I picked up and I wrote my first song, my goal was I wanted to release an album. And in 2012, I did complete that. Although it was in a partnership with my best friend, Zach. I've always wanted to release something by myself. And now being at the age of 32, and basically all these great things have started happening within the past 5-6 years. You know, I'm not necessarily the youngest person in this hip hop game or in an instrumental game. And I don't have these advantages of playing on FL Studios or Reason or anything like that over like 10 years experience. I don't have that. But what I do have is the willingness to want to learn, push, and promote the hell out of anything that I have. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing with Black Hoodie Blues 2. It's going to be a 10-track instrumental album for people to work out to and listen and just have an overall good time with. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be basically anywhere that you pick up music. I will give you the date. It should be released by the beginning of 2019, but I will keep you on your toes about that. We also do have a roller derby art show thrown by us here at Hit Squad TV and the good people at the Alley Gallery in downtown Pomona, right by the Glass House. Our good friend Cloak is going to be doing a mural of Hit Squad TV and roller derby. He's going to spray paint it, do whatever he can on the wall. There will be photography from Tough Girls on 8 Wheels, Michael Weiss, as well as Tristan King. The Angry Artist will have some art on display as well. And the address to this place is 101 South Main Street in Pomona, California. Check out all the art. All the other art galleries are going to be open as well. So we're going to bring you to downtown Pomona for the love of roller derby, but I'm hoping that as soon as you leave, you'll have a new love and appreciation for art in general. So I'm hoping we can do that. And I want you to check out the art. I'll have a couple stories of some of my favorite moments in the sport. I'm going to ask Tristan and Michael Weiss to say something as well. And also the importance of growing the sport through junior participation. Very important for what we are trying to do and accomplish. So now that we got all that out of the way, 8 minutes, I'm getting better. I'm trying to bring it down. It's just that I always have so much to say about these things. So, today's subject, the pursuit of happiness. I have this list of the 10 greatest songs that have changed my life. Now, I'm not going to go through that list at all because that is going to be an episode in the future. And I don't want to ruin it by just giving you all the answers and then having to go do the episode like 2-3 months later. And I'm like, oh yeah, you all know that already. Gosh darn it. But nonetheless, I have a list of the 10 greatest songs. And these songs, for the most part, stay the same. Every so often, maybe number 10 gets exchanged out for number 12, or a brand newcomer comes in and takes over like the number 8 spot. But it's got to do its due diligence and work to try and maintain and stay there. Anyways, one of the top 10 songs that I have on my list is Pursuit of Happiness by Kid Cudi. That song changed me and the every fiber in my being. It was the song that led me to the ultimate change in my personality. I mean, there was a lot of things that led up to that point. But it was ultimately that song that kind of hit a switch in my mind. And I went for it. I started looking at the things that I didn't like about myself. I wanted to change them. And that's kind of how it was started. And I'll tell you a cool little tidbit about the song. this song is possibly the third song I ever cried to. The third song I ever cried to. The other two songs being these other two hip-hop songs that have changed my life and stood the course of time and is still near and dear to my heart. And every time I play them, I don't cry. I listen with a proud grin, like a father. You know what I mean? Like, I've loved this song for God knows how long. You know, that type of face. And I'd like to read to you a little bit of the lyrics from the song. Now, the first verse from Pursuit of Happiness, I love that verse. But it was more about the second verse and the chorus that really affected me and the way that I thought about things. So the lyrics go, tell me what you know about dreaming. You don't really know about nothing. Tell me what you know about them night terrors every night, 5 a.m. Cold sweats, waking up to the sky. Tell me what you know about dreams. Tell me what you know about night terrors, nothing. You don't really care about the trials of tomorrow. Rather lay awake in a bed full of sorrow. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. So that was the second verse and the chorus to Pursuit of Happiness. And one thing that I really took away from it was, especially at 23, I realized that happiness isn't something that you can really own and hold forever. Happiness is something that we can really, truly only pursue and never actually, truly attain. Think about something that you thought was going to make you happy. Whether it's personal freedom or an object or a destination, and you finally obtain it, what do you do next? You see, to me, happiness are like goals. You have to keep changing them at times to not allow yourself become stagnant. It helps you keep your focus on the task at hand, and that's my own personal thought process on that. A lot of people might say that I'm completely wrong, but up until this point, this advice has been great to me, and I wanted to relay this type of information to you. Happiness isn't something that you own. It's something that you have to continuously pursue. And in that, I want to give you my 3 keys of success to make your life happier, make yourself happy, even if it's just temporary, because everything is temporarily. Nothing is ever permanent. So here are my 3 keys to success. You have most likely have heard these keys, but I wanted to relay this information because some people just need to rehear it again. Maybe this is the first time that you have ever heard this before. I don't know. I don't know your situation, but I'm going to try and help you out anyway. So, number 1, for your 3 keys of success for happiness, love what you do and do what you love. Now, before I go any further on that, when someone tells me if I do what I love, there will never be another day on the job again. You know what I mean? Like that type of quotation, that is a bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie, do not believe it. You want to know why? Because everything eventually becomes work. Your relationship, your marriage, your climb to want to be the best at Derby or doing this podcast or trying to influence people, eventually everything turns into work. And that's 1,000,000% okay. You need to realize that work is part of the process to get what you want. You see, people give up on their dreams because they forget that they love doing this at some point. The goal is to consistently remind yourself why you love doing what you do, because at the moment money becomes more important than your actual happiness or what you love to do, you lost the battle. But my friend, you have not lost the war, because at any point you can go back and redirect and refix yourself mentally in that aspect. Love what you do. Do what you love. But don't ever lie to yourself trying to overhype yourself. Like for me, take this for example. Late June 2018, I quit my job and I decided, hey, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. I will not lie to you. Those first 3 weeks, I was lazy. I was enjoying the fact that I was at home. I didn't have to wake up at 8 o'clock I didn't have to wake up at 6 or 8 o'clock in the morning, shower, get ready, and go to work for 8 hours and be miserable lifting boxes, working at a warehouse, driving a forklift, dealing with glass. I used to deal with glass. Some of it was tempered, some of it was raw, and I know you don't want me to get into the conversation about glass in general, so we're not going to do that. But even when I did like that job, I said I love that job. I love that job to death. Eventually, that job became just that, a job. And that's what happened with this. I had to take myself serious. Those 3 weeks was beautiful. And I'll never trade them for those 3 weeks for anything else. I enjoyed my genuine time of knowing the fact that I now hold the future in my own hands. But in realizing that, I started putting an over-infatuation on money. I need to make money because I don't want to go back to work. That's what my mentality was. I need to get money because I don't want to go back to do a 9 to 5. Everyone, I was thinking about this the completely weird and wrong way. 100%. Although that is still a factor that I deal with every single day that I wake up. Hey, if you don't work and if you don't get money, you're not going to have the things that you currently have to help continue, and that's a very scary thing. And now going into number 2, the number 2 point for your 3 keys of success is have what you need. You see, with me, all I need is a roof over my head, clothes, food, my son, my wife, and the equipment that we have. That's all I need. You see, I don't mentally obsess over trying to have a Ferrari or trying to have this overwhelmingly big house or to have millions of dollars or have millions of fans or have this podcast blow up and be platinum. See, that's nice to want, but that's not what I need. And some people kind of confuse what they want with what they need. You see, you don't need a cell phone. You want a cell phone. You don't need to live a lavish lifestyle if your money isn't meeting that expectation. You know what I mean? Work with what you have. If this is all you have and this is all you really need, go with it. And that works perfectly with love what you do and do what you love. It just fits absolutely perfect. And the very last thing, point numero 3, help others. I don't know what happened within these past 20 years, but people genuinely don't like helping other people. You see, there's a lot of humans out there that will prove me wrong, or they want to stop the podcast and be like, oh, wait a minute, Lloyd, hold on. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those very rarities. You have to realize kindness is not rare. Happiness is not rare. What's rare is seeing kindness and happiness on the news. You can find it on your social media all day, every day, but you have to mentally try to prepare yourself to realize that this is just a social media lifestyle. These people that are out here and just posting pictures of their happiness with their happy kids or going on happy adventures, like, that's beautiful to see because you want to attain it, but they don't tell you the hard work and determination that goes behind making that happen. You see the supermodels that are on Instagram consistently doing these very easy workouts, right? And they're super ripped. They didn't get to that point by doing that exercise and that exercise by itself. It was determination. It was hard work. And it wasn't until they finally started really pushing and started really opening their minds and realizing that maybe these are the 3 keys of success that these people have. Love what you do and do what you love. Have what you need and help others. That's all you really need in life. That's all you truly, truly, truly ever really need. And the other tips that I want to give you that aren't necessarily just on these are, for example, learning. Learning gives you a sense of accomplishment and knowledge that you want to share with people. You might have learned about hiking, and you might have learned about creating music for the first time, writing some slam poetry, or just learning about biology or something like that. Learning gives you a sense of accomplishment and knowledge, and it brings a natural happiness to you because you get happy when you learn something. Another one, exercise. Go on a run, skating adventure, hike. It does not always have to be the gym. Just like you see these gym rats that are on Instagram and Facebook, they're always showing about their body. And then speaking of which, and speaking of the gym, stop comparing yourself to the nonsense that you see on Instagram and Facebook. If you really truly want to be happy, you got to stop comparing yourself. You comparing yourself to anything is bad for you mentally. You are who you are. I know there's a lot of things on my body or on my face that I would love to change. I'd like to be taller. I'd like to have a smaller nose, better teeth, a stronger chest. I don't know. But I didn't grab that realization by comparing myself to other people. I did that by looking at myself in a mirror. Matter of fact, be real with yourself. Be real. Be 1,000,000% real. When was the last time you stood in front of a mirror? No distractions. Nothing. And you just see yourself. And you look at yourself. Look at yourself up and down. That's how I examined myself, and I realized what I didn't like. And I realized that I would have to work to make that change. And if I fall off sometimes, it's all right. I remember I would work out a lot. I would do boxing training, and I would never try to attempt to compare myself, because the moment I start comparing myself, if I looked at my stomach and after 2 days I didn't see a change, and I would look at someone else and these people are completely ripped, I would want to give up. But I did my best to not allow myself to psych myself out, because I realized that's kind of a bad habit that some of us have. And some of us might not ever break, because you have the internet, you have people always telling you what beautiful is. Maybe you're not getting told that you're beautiful every day. If that's the case, hey, fam, I'm telling you right now, you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. My man, you are handsome. Stop allowing what's going on around you dictate how you feel, or how you look, or how it's going to affect you. You are you. You're special. You're awesome. The person that is interested in you, like, you know what? Screw all that. When I was 23, I weighed 280. After leaving this poisonous and toxic relationship, I came in originally at 170. And when I left 3 years later, I was 280. Hated music. Hated everything around me. I didn't even know who I was anymore. I lost myself. And it took me about a good year after failing in that relationship, not having a car, almost moving out 2 hours away from my family's. And I swear to you, if I would have moved out to go move out with a friend out there in, I believe it was Hesperia, Apple Valley. And I had just broken up with my ex-fiance at the time. I was 23. And my friend was offering me to move out there with her. And I was going to take it until my dad stopped me and he says, you probably would benefit better if you stayed here with us. Now, I didn't want to hear any of that because, like I told you, I believe it was yesterday, I moved out at the age of 18. I didn't want anyone else's rules dictate or telling me what to do. So when my dad popped up and told me, you should stay here, it'd be better for you, I didn't understand it. I thought my man was trying to control me. Not knowing and realizing that this eventual plan was the best thing that I could have possibly have ever done for myself, because although he still wasn't trying to tell me what to do, he was damn sure ready to bust my ass the moment I start slacking off, or because I had this bad habit, especially when I was with my ex-fiance, that I loved Guitar Hero. I would never learn how to play the real guitar, but I loved playing Guitar Hero. And my dad and my mom would be so angry seeing me sit down and just play this fake guitar, because they thought that I was wasting my time. And you know what? For a certain extent, they were right. I was wasting a lot of time. But I sure wasn't going to be apologizing for it. It was my life. That's why I moved out at 18, so you could stop telling me what to do. But at the same time, I was just mentally so busy with trying to fight everyone, not realizing that the people that are arguing with me the most is my family, because my family wants to see me succeed. They wanted to see me happy. When I broke up that relationship and I came back home, I was lost, I was confused, I was angry, I was sad, I was everything but happy. And I feel like my dad tried to help me by keeping me here and kind of allowing me to rediscover myself. And it's because of him that he allowed me to stay. Instead of staying a year, I stayed for, I think it was 7 or 8 months. As soon as I hit my 7-8 month spot, I had 2 jobs. I had my vehicle back up and running. I had some money in my pocket. I gave my dad a big hug. I said, thank you so much for letting me be here. And I moved back out. My dad taught me a lot. Be patient. Don't worry about comparing yourself to other people. They're on their own plan. You and that person, you guys aren't on the same plan, like a cell phone plan. Y'all ain't there. You see, that person over there has unlimited texting, unlimited messaging, unlimited everything. Right now, they're charging you 10 cents a minute just to make a phone call. Make the change. Make the effort. Make the change. Be happy. And that's what eventually happened. Another tip for happiness: do what you love. You like to sing? Sing. You like to skate? Skate. Say something positive. I don't know. Whatever you love to do, do it. I love to break in the songs, to be honest with you. Whenever I hear Since You've Been Gone, we could be having a serious conversation in the car. The moment Kelly Clarkson comes on, I shut you up and I turn up the music and I look at you with a face of regret, like, I'm sorry, you're about to see what's about to happen. Here's the thing, started off, nope. It was cool, it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. Sing that song. Sing that song. That song, and I will tell you right now, the reason why I love that song so much was because that song was the first song that popped into my head that made me happy after that long, strenuous, horrible relationship. It helped me. It helped me out so much. I remember belting it out and my eyes were like just closed and just singing it off the top of my lungs like happiness. I felt happiness. Although I wasn't able to grab it, hold it, and keep it forever, I realized that's how I wanted to feel every single day. And happiness is something that I pursue every single day. And happiness is getting tired of me because I always capture happiness. Happiness is trying to hide from me in a closet like, oh, Lloyd ain't gonna find me in here. Guess what? Found you. Boom. Give happiness a big hug, carry it like a pillow, and just try to like offer it to people. Like, hey, you want to be happy? Look, check it out. My ultimate peace and my ultimate happiness is my son. And he's not the one hiding in the closet and pulling him out like a pillow. No, I'm just talking about happiness in general. My son does not understand how to play hide and seek yet. I'd be telling him like, hey, go hide. I'm going to count to 10 and I'll go find you, but you have to be really quiet. As soon as I walk into the same room or in the same area of the house, you can hear him start giggling. And I'm not going to get mad at him and be like, hey, you're supposed to be quiet. No. If that's what's making him happy and smile, do your thing. Be happy. Smile. That's what life is all about. Stop taking life so serious. Life is going to give you a bunch of very crazy, serious moments that you might not feel like you're ever going to get out of. Why would you want to add to that? Don't add any more stress or strain in your life. Live. Do you. Be you. And the last tip is focus on building. Focus on building wealth. Focus on building opportunities. Focus on building Legos, whatever. Creativity helps happiness. Creativity is the exercise for your mind. While you're trying to be creative, you might not feel like you're doing a lot. For example, there's some days where I sit in front of a laptop for an hour and I can't even get started on creating a song or creating a video, creating a post. But little did I know, even though I felt like I didn't do anything, my mind was exercising, running 1,000,000 miles an hour, trying to get some files from an old memory filing cabinet. Like, oh, maybe he might like this idea from 2007. Nope, that thing's empty. Like, you're allowing your mind to exercise, to move, to run. You're challenging it. That's good. Challenge yourself. Creativity will bring happiness to you. Do what you love. Stop worrying about the models that you're seeing on Facebook and Instagram. You, my friend, are gorgeous. You, my friend, are handsome. Stop playing. You got all the tools you need. Go on a run. Do a skating adventure. Hike. It doesn't always have to be at the gym. Learn things. It gives you a sense of accomplishment and knowledge. Help others. All you really need are just your essentials to make you happy. All this excess stuff really kind of weighs you down. And overall, above everything that I've told you today, love what you do and do what you love. But don't ever trick your mind into thinking that what you love to do is going to be nice, beautiful, and romantic for the rest of your natural born existence. It doesn't work that way. Eventually, everything turns into work. You just have to consistently remind yourself why you are doing this thing that you thought you loved. Remind yourself. I know I get like that sometimes. I have to remind myself, oh man, I don't want to make any more of these videos. But I realize that there's people out there that genuinely like seeing them. They like learning from it. They take certain things from videos and they want to replicate it, whether it's from the athlete or whether it's from me, the creator, on filming or on editing. It's all there really is to it. I want to thank each and every single individual that's tuned in to the Team Hit Squad podcast. We are pretty much done for today. And before I let you go, sponsor time. Anabolixskate.com. When you use Hit Squad TV, you get yourself 10%. EmpireSkateShop.com. You use Hit Squad TV as your code, you get yourself 10%. RollerCon.com. Passes are all on sale as of right now. RollerCon is July 17th, I believe, to the 21st. Is it July yet? Motaskates.com. For the skater, by the skater. BigOTournament.com. Big O Tournament is coming right at you May 3rd all the way to May 5th. 3 days of the best derby on the planet. Make sure you check that out. And of course, I want to give a big shout out to my favorite organization out there right now, and that is JRDA. Check out anything and everything that's JRDA related. Sorry, I got too excited about trying to speak about that. They found their place that they're going to be competing for the championships at, and that is in Loveland, Colorado. There's a promo out for it that was created by us at Hit Squad TV. Make sure you all check that out. And I think that is all I have for you. You all have a wonderful day. I love you. There's nothing that you can do about it. So, I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.